right hand comes in front of the body, all four fingers touching. Left hand comes on top of the right, all four fingers touching, pads of the thumbs touching. That pyramid is going to come right underneath your sternum. So it should hit right under your rib cage as you lie down on your back. So when you're lying down on your back, you can keep your knees pointed to the sky. Walk your feet out as far as the mat and let the knees fall in together with your pyramid on your chest. If you find that your triceps are not resting comfortably on the earth, just loosen your pyramid a little bit. If you don't want to have your knees up, you can have the back of your legs flat to the mat, if that's okay, on your lower back. But just pick the position that's comfy for you, where you can hang out for a few minutes and breathe while I walk you through some resurrection history. Now remember, the breath is an inhale through the nose. Feel your belly rise underneath your hands. Pause. And then an exhale out through the nose. Long exhale, get all of the air out. And pause again. So again, 1, inhale. 2, pause at the top of the inhale. 3, exhale. 4, pause at the bottom of the exhale. And your breath is how you move your energy. So use your breath now to move your energy up and down your spine while I talk to you about resurrection themes. Relax your body as much as possible. You might even rock your head from side to side or rock your hips from side to side to help you relax. Breathe. So I'm sure many of you have heard about the sun god Ra. The Egyptians worshipped Ra or Re, and they thought that as he passed over the horizon every day, when the sun set, Ra would die, and then Ra would be reborn again in the morning. So one of the first resurrection themes in ancient Kemet was the resurrection theme of the sun god Ra. Right? Reborn every morning, and then he died again in the evening. And so as he hit noon, he would start to age, of course. Right? The sun reached its zenith and then comes all the way back down. So Ra was thought to be the scorpion Kepra in the morning, like the scorpion beetle that rose its dung uphill, right? So that was Ra in the morning. And then Ra was Ra at its highest point at noon. And then Ra would transition to Atun towards the end of the day. Many of you are also familiar with the Osiris resurrection myth, also known as Asar. So Asar was murdered by his brother Set because there was some jealousy situation going on, long story short. And Asar's wife, Aset, his sister/wife, brought him back from the dead to conceive their son, Heru or Horus. So it depends on which mythology you're reading. Like ancient Egyptian mythology is 3,000 years old, so there are lots of different stories. But some say that Asar never came back to life. Right? He just lived long enough for his sister Aset to conceive their son. Others say that Asar did come back to life and he helped his son in avenging his death. But Asar is always represented by the color green, which is a color of rejuvenation, the color of life force, the color of our heart chakra, the color of vegetation, which also dies and becomes the source of new nutrients. Right? So as a spiritual figure, Asar is also linked to resurrection. And ultimately, Asar became the god of the Duat, or the underworld, or the netherworld, or the far world, which is inaccessible by the living. So the Egyptians had very elaborate rituals surrounding death. Death was not the end of life, but a transition from one point to another, which also reminds us of resurrection. And then there are many parallels between Heru, which is the son of Aset and Asar, and Jesus. The Madonna and Child iconography is actually ancient Egyptian iconography. It's actually Aset and Heru. And Heru, of course, was immaculately conceived because, Asar was technically dead when he was conceived. So Heru is often translated as hero and described as the world's first savior. And Heru, as the ancient Egyptian god, has an ever-present human nature, but is also divine, not unlike how people conceptualize Jesus as being fully human and fully divine. There's also a rumor about Thulius of Egypt, who was allegedly crucified and raised from the dead in 1700 BC. Some sources believe that Thulius is actually a typo and it's another name for Osiris, but Graves in his book, The World's 16 Crucified Saviors, also mentions Thulius. And again, the mythology of death was incredibly robust for the ancient Egyptians. And one of my favorite lines from the pyramid texts is, "You sleep that you may wake, and you die that you may live." So I'll give you a minute of my not talking to be in your sahu or mummy pose to meditate on the pyramid text, "You sleep that you may wake, and you die that you may live." Breathe. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. Start to deepen your breath. On your next inhale, raise your pyramid about 6 inches off your chest. And then as you exhale, release your palms and bring them down by your sides. Inhale, bring your ankles to touch. Exhale, bring your arms up overhead. I don't have enough space, but stretch them up overhead. Point and flex your feet. Give yourself a nice morning stretch. Open up your entire side body as you reach. And then when you're ready, inhale your arms straight up to the sky. So your fingers are pointing up to the sky. You're flexing your feet. You're digging your heels into the earth. And on your next inhale, you'll rise up. So this is our first rise. Bend your knees as you come up. Push those heels into the earth. And go ahead and fold forward so that your chest hits your thighs. Your hands are reaching over your toes. Pyramid forward bend here. Let your vision look down towards your knees. You can rock from side to side. Everyone, bend your knees here, even if you don't need it. We're not getting into the hamstrings yet. We're waking up the low back. Pull across your shoulder blades, draw across your shoulder blades, wake up the body. When you're ready, inhale, raise your arms straight up to the sky. Release your knees down to the earth. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. And here, let's continue to point and flex the feet. Point and flex the feet, wake up our ankles a little bit. And then when you're ready, cross your legs in Sesh Pose Variation 1. Your left foot should be on top or in front. Your left foot should be on top or in front. We'll continue to wake up the body with the Sufi grinds, hands on your knees, sit up tall, shoulders down, chin slightly tucked. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the torso forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Again, make this delicious for your body. So maybe you want big circles. Maybe you want small circles. Maybe you want to put your neck and shoulders into it. Whatever feels good for you. Just make sure that you're exhaling forward and inhaling up. The next time you come to center, pause. And then take your circles in the opposite direction. Inhale up, exhale forward. And so our theme is resurrection today, but resurrection has a lot of syllables. So when I'm cueing, the keyword is just going to be rise. So when I say rise, then you think resurrection, yeah? Okay. When you feel ready, come to stillness. Remaining in your easy pose. Inhale, arms reach up, rise up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach through those index fingers. Exhale, bring the arms down to shoulder height and cross the left arm over the right. Cross the left arm over the right so that your left hand comes to your right knee and your right hand. Your left hand comes to your right knee, your right hand comes to your left knee. You might need to inch your hands out a little bit to secure your hands on your knees. Maybe you're already feeling this in your upper back and that's where you want to stay. But if you want it in the hips as well, then just bend your elbows and start to fold forward. And maybe you feel this stretch across the top of your shoulders and also in your low back, maybe also in your hips. Breathe here. Remember, it's an inhale, pause, and exhale. And then when you're ready, slowly inhale to rise. Exhale to release your arms. You can bring your hands back to your knees. And inhale, stretch those legs out again. This time, instead of the pyramid, we'll flex the feet. Inhale, rise the arms back up to the sky. And then exhale, just fold. And probably you're not going as further this time. We're still warming up, so let the hands hit wherever they hit. Maybe it's your thighs, maybe it's your knees. Flex those feet. For me, I can feel this in my hamstrings. I can also feel it in my calves. Breathe. Try not to round the back this time. Use your hands to pull your chest through. And then again, rise, hands towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. And this time we'll rotate the ankles. So pick the heels up off the earth, just a little bit, I don't know, half inch or so. Enough space for you to rotate in one direction, then rotate the feet the other direction. You can guess we're going to some poses of immortality, so we need to make sure those ankles are awake today. And then come back to easy pose. This time we're crossing the right leg in front or on top. The right leg is in front or on top. Sufi grinds on this side. Secure your hands on your knees. Sit up tall, elbows down. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the torso. Inhale up. Exhale forward. And then notice how it feels on this side. Again, notice if your energy has more of a challenge moving on this side. No judgment, just notice. Make these circles feel good for your body. The next time you come up, pause. Take the circles in the opposite direction. Notice how it feels this way. Remember the Kachari Mudra, tip of the tongue to the back of the teeth. Helps create a complete seal for your energy, uniting the masculine and feminine sides of your body. Sometimes you might hear like an ocean sound, which that's perfectly okay. Try the Kachari Mudra. Come to stillness when you're ready. Inhale, rise, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring those arms down to shoulder height. This time, cross the right arm on top of the left. Secure your hands on your knees, just like we did before. Inhale to sit up tall. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you exhale, bend the elbows and fold. And bring the movement of energy down to the low back and the hips. Breathe. When you're ready, inhale, rise. Release across your hands. Exhale, hands back to your knees. Pause for just a minute. One round of breath before we transition. And then to transition, you can roll over your knees or you can just swing your legs out to the side. Come to tabletop very briefly. Such pose variation 2, where we tuck our toes and get a toe stretch. For some of you, you'll just walk your hands back towards your knees and back towards your heels. Some of you might need to stand on your knees, that's fine. Others of you aren't feeling anything yet, so come up on the balls of your feet, push into your heels, then release the knees to the earth. That should waken your Achilles. And from here, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, press the palms together, pull the chest forward. You can bring the fists to your mid-back, press the chest forward, or you can bring prayer hands to your mid-back, press the chest forward. Either way, you're pushing into your heart. Inhale, raise your chin up and your vision up. If it's okay on your neck, exhale, you can release your head all the way back and open your throat. Round of breath here. When you're ready, inhale, bring the head slowly and mindfully back to center. And then exhale, bring the chin down towards your chest. Full round of breath here. When you're ready, release the hands behind your back. Hands come to the earth. Wiggle on those feet. Wiggle tap. For those of you that are new, session means scribe. And so these poses, these seats that we're in, are the poses that you often see the scribes sitting in ancient Kemet. All right, when you feel sufficiently tapped out, tops of the feet to the earth, walk your hands back so that your glutes are sitting on your heels. Let's pose variation 3. Again here, rise with the arms, reach through the index fingers towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend those arms at a 90-degree angle as you bring your elbows down to shoulder height, cow pose. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly compress your energy. Bring your palms together in front of your face. Slowly and mindfully. And when your palms are about to touch, cross your left arm over the right. And maybe you give yourself a hug. Maybe the back of the arms touch. Maybe you can full eagle arms and your palms will touch. Turn so you can see me. And yes, again, if you need to stand on your knees, that's also fine. Inhale here. Exhale, turn your head, just your head, to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, release your arms as if you're spreading your wings out to the side. And then inhale, bring those arms back up overhead, reach through the index fingers. Exhale, back to Ka, 90-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale, compress your energy. Again, palms meet in front of the face. This time, the right arm crosses over the left. Maybe you hug, maybe back of the arms, maybe you full wrap. Wherever you are, pull those elbows up to shoulder height. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, open your arms, spread your wings. And inhale, come down and release your feet. Again, you can wiggle, you can tap, calf stretch. If that feels good. We'll take some cat-cow while we're in tabletop here. Hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, release the belly towards the earth. Bring your shoulders back, your hips up, your vision up. Exhale, reverse the motion. Belly button pulls into the spine, press into the earth, broad across the shoulders, chin to chest. Take this movement at your own pace. Again, do what feels good to your body here. Remember, inhale and exhale. And if you would like extra movement here, inhale, cow, exhale, cat. And as you finish the cat, you can bring yourself down to a brief child's pose. Hips touch your heels, and then you come back to inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Down to child's pose. Masu Haru, sons of our hero, or the world's first savior figure. Take a few of these that feel good to you. And when you're ready, pause for a moment in child's pose. Now this child's pose can be with your knees wide, big toes touching, or it can be with your knees together. Whatever works for you. Reach your hands forward in this active child's pose. Masu Haru. Breathe. Now stay in Masu Haru. But walk your hands back to your sides and form your Kemetic palms. So your hands are on your sides, your forehead's on the earth, your chest is to the thighs or towards the earth. Your fingers are out to your side, all 4 fingers touching. And then I want you to inhale, rise, come to standing on your knees, bring your arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision to center, prayer hands to center, hips to your heels. Inhale, open into our second pyramid, Delta Rock Nation sign, which comes to your third eye. And then exhale, the third eye towards the earth as you return to Mesu Haru. Moving meditation. Again, as you inhale, rise, stand on your knees 3/4 of the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, prayer hands to center, hips to your heels. Inhale, open your pyramid to your third eye. Exhale, Mesu Haru. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, return, prayer hands to center, hips to heels. Inhale, pyramid to your third eye. Exhale, pause. This time, take a full rounded breath in Mesu Haru. And then when you're ready, return to tabletop. Modified pose of immortality. Step your right foot forward so that you're in a lunge. Make sure that you can balance here. This might mean that you walk your right foot out to the edge of your mat a little bit so that you feel balanced. Check your alignment. You don't want your knee to go too much past your heel. And then make sure that you can balance here. For those of you who have done pose of immortality multiple times, you want an extra challenge in the modified version, close your eyes and see what that does for you today. Prayer hands to the center of your chest. Stay in your boxy shape. You don't want to lean forward this time, like stay at a 90-degree angle in a complete box here. Prayer hands center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to your open side. So rotate your torso over to your left. Inhale, release your palms so your fingertips touch. Exhale, open your arms, spread your wings. Inhale, make a loose fist as if you're holding a butterfly. Exhale. Inhale as we balance. Exhale, turn your head, just your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head, your torso, and your hand to center so that your fists touch. Exhale, return your prayer hands to your chest. Inhale, press those prayer hands forward as far as they'll go. And then exhale, come down to the earth, and the right knee meets the left. Right hand comes in front of the right knee, left hand comes in front of the left knee. Weight comes to your heels. Pull your chest through, cheetah pose. Breathe. Return to tabletop. Pose of immortality on the opposite side. This time, step your left foot forward. Again, check your balance. Maybe you need to walk it out. Inhale, prayer hands into your chest. Again, test your balance on your knees. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the right, to your open side. Inhale, release your palms, fingertips touch. Kemetic palms. Exhale, release your wings out to the sides. Inhale, loose fists. Exhale and balance. Inhale and balance. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder with just your head. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, torso, vision, fists forward. Exhale, prayer hands into your chest. Inhale, press those prayer hands forward. Exhale, palms to the earth. Left knee leads the right. Right hand in front of your right knee. Left hand in front of your left knee. Weight to your heels. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Sphinx pose. Again, imagine you can pull the earth towards you as you pull your chest through. Small back bend here. Breathe. Now you can return to tabletop if you like. You can also try the Wajjet transition. Wajjet is another name for cobra. In Wajjet, we will reach our hands as far as they go from our Sphinx position. And then bend our elbows out to the sides. Lead with your forehead. So your third eye first, then your nose, then your chin, then your chest pulls through your hands to your Wajjet or cobra pose. Tuck your toes. Inhale your hips up to the sky for our third pyramid. This is our first full body pyramid, so take a moment here. I like to pedal my feet. Take one heel down to the earth, pick up the opposite foot. Just wake up the back of the body a little bit. Some people like to swing the hips and heels to one side and then to the other. Just do what feels good by way of motion here for your body. Keep your biceps next to your ears. Chest moves towards your thighs, hips come up into the air. Two long lines of energy from your hips down to your hands and from your hips down to your heels. Maybe your heels touch the earth, maybe they don't. Inhale up on the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees slowly and mindfully down to the earth. Feel your core turn on. Inhale your feet up. Exhale the feet down. Again, weight comes to your heels. Pause for a moment in the super root. If you need to rotate the wrist, you can here. And then we're coming right back in. So come to tabletop, tuck your toes, inhale those hips up to the sky, back to pyramid. This time, right leg comes up to the sky. First, lift your right leg as far as it'll go. Then bend your knee and stack your hips. Your right hip is stacked over your left hip. Look under your left arm. Maybe you can see your foot. Rotate your ankle in both directions. Open up the hip as much as is comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, step that foot all the way through for a lunge. The back knee stays lifted for now. Left hand comes flat to the earth. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Stack your shoulders. Twist from the lower abdomen. Inhale. Exhale, turn your vision down towards the earth. Inhale your vision to the center of your body. Exhale, turn your vision up to the sky. Inhale, return your vision and your hand down to the earth. Exhale, bring your left knee down to the earth. Inhale, pick up that left foot. Exhale, release the left foot down. Again, check your alignment here. Make sure you feel steady and balanced. Hug underneath that right leg. Inhale your arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, return your vision to center. Left hand on top of the right, palms come to your knee. Inhale, shoulders down. And if you like, exhale, now you can release forward and feel that stretch in your back leg. Release as far forward as comfortable for you. If you want an extra back bend, you can release your hands from your knees, thumbs to your index finger, Jnana Mudra. Down by your side, pull your chest forward, release your neck back. Any amount of the back bend that's good for you. So maybe your neck doesn't go into it, maybe it's just the back, whatever feels good for you. If you release it to the back bend, come to stack yourself again, return your hands to your knees. Inhale, exhale, fingertips touch the earth. Tuck your toes. On your next inhale, lift the left leg back up. We're in the runner's lunge. And then on your next inhale, lift that right leg back up to the sky. Just reach it up as far as it'll go, stretch. And then exhale, return it to the earth. Inhale up on your knees. Inhale up on the balls of your feet. Exhale, knees towards the earth, slowly and mindfully. Inhale your feet up. Exhale your feet down. Right hand comes to your right knee. Left hand comes to your left knee. Return to Sphinx. Right forearm down. Left forearm down. Spread your fingers. Weight on your heels. Pull your chest through. Breathe. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. If you'd like the Wadjet, reach your hands as far as they will go. Bend your elbows out to the side. Third eye. Nose. Chin. Chest. Pull yourself all the way through. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hips up to the sky. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky. First, as far as it'll go. Then, stack your hips, bend the knee. Look under your right arm. Maybe you can see the left foot. Rotate the ankle a little bit. Release that right heel down towards the earth. Inhale, straighten the left leg. And exhale, step the left leg through for your lunge. High lunge. Right hand flat to the earth. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky and stack your shoulders. On your next exhale, Turn your head to look towards the earth, just your head. Inhale your head to the center of your body. Exhale, turn your head towards the sky. Inhale, return your vision and your hands to the earth. Look forward. On your next exhale, bring your knee down to the earth. Inhale your foot up, your right foot up. Exhale, top of the foot down. Again, check your balance and your alignment. Hug underneath that left leg. Inhale your arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision to center, left hand over the right, comes down to your knee. Shoulders down as you inhale. Exhale, maybe you release forward, deeper into the stretch. Inhale, maybe you return to Gyan Mudra. Hands down by your sides, pull your chest through, arch your back, maybe even releasing the neck. Breathe, balance. You engage the back bend, return to stacking your shoulders over your hips, hands to your knees. Inhale to stand tall. Exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. Tuck your toes. Inhale, pick up that back leg. And then exhale, step forward into a forward fold. Palms touch in your forward fold. So your prayer hands are pointing down to the earth. Your ears are between your biceps. Bend your knees. And then slowly rise, one vertebra at a time. Bring your prayer hands with you. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Slowly, mindfully, rise. Once you get to the top, exhale, bend your knees even more and bring your pyramid down. I think this is our 4th pyramid down. So we're looking now into the pyramid between our arms. Then inhale, reach your pyramid up to the sky, straighten your knees. Exhale, back bend, return to the Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger. Bring your elbows down by your sides as you engage a big back bend. And then when you're ready, inhale, return your arms up to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, prayer hands come into your chest. Full pose of immortality. You can always move to the modified version that we did to start. But if you'd like the full version, bend your knees just slightly and tuck your pelvis. So when you tuck your pelvis, you should feel your abs turn on and you lose some of that natural curve in your low back. Shift your weight into your right foot. Pick up your left foot. Again, rotate the ankle a couple times in each direction as you balance. Then take a natural step back, not a big step, whatever your natural gait is. We will lower ourselves down in this natural gait, slowly and mindfully. So when you're ready, on an exhale, bend both knees. As many breaths as you need to come down. And we're in the full Kemetic seat. And again, if this doesn't work for you, you can return to the lunge where we started. Your heads into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left, over to your open side. This time, secure your forearm against your knee. So you're pressing that tricep into your knee. Inhale, fingertips touch. Exhale, open your wings. Inhale, loose fists. Exhale, turn your head to above your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to above your left shoulder. Inhale, vision, fist to center. Exhale, prayer hands come back into your chest. All right, we're going to come up the way we went down. Now, if this doesn't work for you, just put your hands on the earth and stand up, right? But if you want to try it, when you're ready, inhale, slowly rise. Exhale again, tuck those hips a little bit, keep your balance, rotate that foot. Okay? Come back to standing, you made it. So from here, inhale, press your prayer hands as far as they'll go. And then exhale, hinge forward at your hips and bring your hands to the earth for a forward fold. Inhale, step back with your left foot. So we're back to the high lunge. Except this time, in high lunge, we're going to step the foot forward, just a footprint, and turn the toes out at about a 45-degree angle. So we're not up on our toes anymore. The back foot is flat to the earth and the toes are pointing at about 45-degree angle. Bring your right hand inside your right leg. And maybe you can trace your left arm again up to the sky. So again, we're using that right tricep and pushing it into the knee. Inhale, exhale, vision to the earth. Inhale, vision to the center. Exhale, vision to the sky. Bonus round here. Lift your hand off the earth and bring your forearm to your knee. So we're more in a triangle position here. Drop that top arm, drop the left arm down to 6 o'clock, and then bring it up over your ear. Yes. Then, if you want another bonus round, release the forearm off the knee as if you were holding a ball. Right? Both arms suspended in the air, all core here, also hips, also thighs. Everything's working, everything's burning. Breathe. Exhale, rotate the torso down. Hands come to the earth, pick up that back foot. So we're in the high lunge again. You're on the balls of your feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left knee slowly and mindfully comes to the earth. Inhale, pick up the left foot. Exhale, top the left foot down. Again, hug underneath that right knee. Inhale, your arms 3/4 of the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision center, left hand on top of the right. Inhale. Exhale, release that hip forward. This time, maybe you interlace the hands behind the back, palms touch. Maybe you bring your fists behind the heart center, press the heart forward like we did in the beginning. Maybe you take the prayer hands together behind you into your chest. Breathe here into your lunge and your heart opener. Use your hands, release them back to your knees. Inhale, shoulders down, stand tall. Exhale, release your hands towards the earth. Tuck your toe. Inhale, pick up that back leg. Exhale, reach the right foot up to the sky. Maybe again, you want to stack your hips. Maybe you just want to wiggle it out. Either way, rotate the ankle. Some movement in the back leg before you return it to the earth. Both feet on the earth, up on the balls of the feet. Exhale the knees down to the earth slowly and lightly. Inhale the feet up. Exhale the feet down. Child's pose. Weight comes to your heels or Matsu Haru. Again, the knees could be as wide as the mat. The knees could be together. Reach your arms forward. Active Matsu Haru. We have a whole other side to do. Catch your breath when you feel ready. If you like the Wajah, again, extend your hands as far as they'll go. Bend the elbows out to the right and left. Third eye, nose, chin, chest pulls through Wajah. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hips up to the sky for pyramid. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left leg through. Stay in your high lunge. Now remember, we're going to bring that right foot flat to the earth. So step it in about a footprint. So the foot is flat on the earth now. Toes are pointing out at about a 45-degree angle. Left hand comes inside the left leg. Use your tricep to push inside your left knee. Inhale, trace that left arm with the right so that you're stacking your shoulders again. Inhale. Exhale, vision to the earth. Inhale, vision center. Exhale, vision to sky. Inhale, vision returns to the earth. Bonus round, elbow comes on top of your knee. Drop that right arm down to 6 o'clock in front of the body and then up and over the ear. Breathe here. Another bonus round, release the elbow from the knee. Keep the deep bend in the knee as if you're holding a ball. Breathe. Core is working, thigh is working, hips are working. Breathe. Exhale. Torso faces the earth. Hands come to the earth. Up on that big toe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right knee comes to the earth. Inhale, pick up the right foot. Exhale, top the right foot down. Check your balance and alignment. Hug underneath the left leg. Inhale, arms 3/4 of the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision returns to center, left hand on top of the right. Again, inhale, balance, release forward if that's your thing. For your back bend, interlace your fingers the awkward way, or this, come to your mid back, or prayer hands behind your back. Breathe. You engage the hands, return them to the knee. Tall in your lunge, release your back bend. Exhale, fingertips come to the earth. Tuck your toes. Inhale, pick up the right leg. Exhale, step it forward, forward fold. Ears between your biceps, prayer hands touch. Tip of the fingers touching the earth, bend your knees. Inhale, slowly rise. Keep the knees bent as you rise. Slowly and mindfully. Once you reach the top with the knees still bent, bend the knees even deeper and bring your pyramid down so that you're looking to the center of your pyramid. Then inhale, straighten your knees, bring those prayer hands up to the sky, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release, return to Dhyan Mudra, back bend, elbows come to the sides of your body. Inhale, mudra comes back up to the sky, return to your prayer hands. Exhale, prayer hands to the center of your chest. Pose of immortality, full version on the other side. Again, tuck your pelvis just slightly. Shift your weight into your left foot. Maybe you need to rotate that ankle one more time on the right foot before you take your natural step back. When you're ready, bend your knees slowly. Lower yourself down to the earth. Full seat. Adjust yourself if you need to. Inhale. And remember, you can always come standing for the box. Exhale, rotate your torso over to your open side. Left tricep into left knee. Inhale, fingertips touch. Exhale, open your wings. Inhale, loose butterflies. Create your fists. On your next exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Vision, torso, fists, come forward. Exhale, prayer hands into your chest. Let's prepare to rise. Get yourself situated. On an inhale, come back up the way you went down, slowly and mindfully. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, release that foot, rotate, shake out. Bring your feet down to the earth, shake everything out, yeah? Okay, did a lot of rising. Just a little bit more. So at the top of your mat, turn your prayer hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, press your prayer hands forward as far as they'll go. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips and forward fold. Fingertips come to the earth. Bend your knees so that your palms can be flat on the earth, and then just walk your feet back to pyramid. From here, lift the left leg up to the sky as far as it will go. And then exhale, bring the left knee towards the left wrist and parallel the shin to the front of your mat for pigeon pose. So we're coming to pigeon pose here. Turn so you all can see me. So the shin is parallel-ish, right? My shin never goes completely parallel. If you need your foot closer to your groin, that is absolutely fine. We're going to take a moment here in pigeon pose. You can have your hands closer to your front knee and prop yourself up. If you want to come down to your elbows, you can come down to your elbows for a rest. If you want even more, you can walk your hands back towards your hips. Some of you might even be able to interlace your hands behind your back. If this isn't working for you, you can just come down to lying on your back, bending your right knee and your left ankle on top of the right knee. It's the same stretch. Breathe in your pigeon, tip of the tongue to the back of the teeth. Inhale, pause, and exhale, pause. And when you're ready, you can always lean over to the side to release the stretch, or you can tuck your toes and come back into pyramid. If you leaned over to the side, you can just walk yourself back up into pyramid, or you can stay in tabletop. But do what feels good to your body here by means of a transition. So I like to shake my leg out. Some of you might like to open your hip. Again, whatever feels natural before we move to the other side. Whenever you're ready, inhale your right leg up. Exhale, right knee comes towards the right wrist. Parallel the shin-ish to the front of the mat. Walk the back leg back. If the foot moves closer to the ground, just let it. And then pick your position from the hands. Maybe you want them in front of the knee. Maybe you want them behind the hips. Maybe you want your forearms on the earth. Maybe you want to clasp behind your back. If you are clasping behind your back, clasp the opposite way. 3. Tip of the tongue to the back of the teeth. Find your best position to exit. Maybe it's a lean over to the side. Maybe again, it's a return to pyramid. Shake it out. Wherever the body is calling for. If you came up into pyramid, let's make it the best pyramid of the practice. Bend your knees, move your chest towards your thighs. Release your heels towards the earth, meaning straighten your legs as much as they will go. Hips up to the sky, ears between the biceps. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. And then exhale slowly and mindfully. Bring your knees down to the earth. Once you're in tabletop, cross out your ankles, walk your hands back, sit on your bottom. And make sure you have enough space behind you to lie down, so you might need to scoot forward. Bonus round, feet point forward, knees up to the sky, palms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. If you want an extra bonus pause when it gets hard, your body starts to shake. Yeah, big round of breath there, and then come all the way down to the earth. Last round of moving meditations and bridge pose. So you may need to walk your feet closer to the body. I like to have my fingertips just grazing my heels, but find a position that's comfortable for you. Once we start moving in bridge, do not turn your head to look at the screen. Your vision should stay up towards the sky to protect your neck. So if you need to watch me for a few rounds before you engage your own, that is advisable. So pick up your pelvis and flatten that curve again in your low back. So you can feel your abs turn on, your low back is flat to the earth. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead as you lift your hips up. And then exhale, slowly lower your hips and your hands back down to the earth. And you can take these with your breath. Just make sure every time you come down, you flatten that curve in your low back, and then you inhale, lift up with your activated core. And then exhale, bring your palms back down to the earth, and bring your lower back back. And remember, it's one segment of the body at a time. First, you lift your low back, your mid back, and then your upper back. And then as you exhale, you return the way you came, upper back, mid back, low back. Take as many of these as feels good to your body. And whenever you're finished, come to stillness. You can let that natural curve create its space on the mat, palms to the earth. Pick up your left foot, left ankle crosses the right knee. Arms can be down by your sides. You can have your hands on your body. You could grab opposite elbows overhead, whatever feels good to you. But first, I want you to twist over to the left. So the left leg is on top, and I want you to twist over to the left so that your left thigh reaches towards the earth. We'll stretch for the psoas here. You might not be able to go all the way down, and that's okay. Wherever you land is where you land. Take a big round of breath there. And then slowly come back up to center. You might need to use your hands, that's also okay. And then exhale the sole of your left foot towards the earth. So you're in a figure four twist. So your left knee is pointing towards the sky. Your left foot is pointing towards the earth. And now you've got to stretch on the other side of your body. This is the more natural twist. Breathe here. When you're ready, bring that figure four shape back to center. If your arms are overhead, release them. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. You can wrap your hands behind your thighs or across your shin. One more release for the hips here. And you might take micro rocks from side to side and find that nice sweet spot that really, really wants to stretch. And once you find it, stay there. Breathe. And move that in. When you're ready, release the clasp around that leg. Release the ankle from the knee. Walk your feet out as wide as the mat and just windshield wiper from side to side for a bit before we hit the other side. When you're ready, stillness, right ankle to the left knee. Decide where you want your hands. If you clasp opposite elbows, if you can remember, clasp the opposite way. So the right ankle is across the left knee. So the first twist brings the right thigh over to the right. Breathe. Won't be here very long. Next inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, sole of the right foot crosses the body over to the left. Right knee points to the sky. Should be a more comfortable twist. Breathe here. When you're ready, return your figure four shape to center. Release your arms if they're overhead. Squeeze the left knee into the chest. Again, you can clasp behind the thigh or on top of the shin. Flex the right foot that's on top. Maybe micro movements to find that sweet spot. And once you found it, hold and breathe. Release the clasp. Release the ankle and the knee. You can windshield wiper again if you like. One last energetic release for the hips. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Open the knees wider than the body, so the knees are wider than the torso. Arms come in between the knees, so your elbows are pushing into the insides of your legs. And then grab what you can here. Maybe you can grab the knife edge side of your foot and push the soles of your feet up to the sky. Maybe you can grab your shins. Maybe you just want to hold towards your thighs. But the idea is to bend those knees towards the earth. Push the soles of the feet up to the sky. Maybe you rock from side to side here. Some of you might be able to straighten one leg and then straighten the opposite leg. Last little release here. And when you're ready, return to your Sahu pose. Again, in Sahu, maybe the back of the legs are flat to the earth. Maybe you prefer to soles of the feet on the earth, knees to the sky. Return to your pyramid though, right under your sternum, just like we did when we started. Release the pyramid to get the triceps to the earth. And while you rest in Sahu, I'm going to talk to you some more about our meditation today, which is on legacy. Some people might say that the ancient Egyptians were obsessed with legacy because of all the records that they took, because of the pyramids that they left, because of all the texts that they left behind. We can also say in the spirit of Easter that whether you believe in Jesus or not, Jesus has a pretty strong legacy. For the ancient Egyptians, the importance of speaking one's name is what prevented someone from having a second death. So my questions for you for our resurrection flow is, who are you to the people around you? And what will they say about you when you're gone? What do you want your legacy to be? And who or what needs to be left behind for you to resurrect your most powerful self? Keep your pyramid, but let your rule of 4 breathing go. Return to your natural breath. What is your legacy? Who or what needs to be left behind for you to resurrect your most powerful self? Bring your awareness back into your body. Start to deepen your breath. Maybe you rock your head from side to side, rock your hips from side to side, move your jaw from side to side. Inhale your pyramid about 6 inches off your chest. And exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. You can rotate your wrists, rotate your ankles. On an inhale, bring your ankles to touch. And on an exhale, squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, maybe rock from side to side on your low back if that feels good to you. And then rock over to your left side. The ancient Egyptians believed that left was the side that led to life. You often see them in the poses with the left foot forward. That's why we often start on the left side. Take a full round of breath in the fetal position on your left side. And then when you're ready, push yourself back up to seated. At the end of Kemetic yoga practice, we say Hotep, Hotep to all of you. It means peace be unto you.